You run along now and have fun. And remember, it's our little secret.
The great thing about recording a voice for animation, when the picture is being drawn as a result of the sounds you're making, is that you can take it very wild, very broad, and give the animator some nourishment to draw.
Well, I think the character Simba itself is a lot like me. You know, he's real energetic, always, you know, looking around, trying to see what, you know, real adventurous, trying to see what he can do.
I think I just tried to make it almost like I was reading a bedtime story to a child. Trying to imagine if I were reading this as a story, what voice would I use for Nala? How would I inflect certain words? And just kept it very natural.
I think doing voice for animation is probably acting in its purest, most ancient form. It's a bit like the Greek form of acting in the ancient Greek where they had masks on. In our case, the mask is the animator's drawings, you know.
I had assumed, as I think a lot of the general public assume, that the picture is drawn and then the actor comes along and puts the words to that picture. I hadn't realized that the actor was often the inspiration for the picture.
And they don't send you a script, they take you to a big room and show you pictures and sort of talk the story through, like with a pointer. So they act it out kind of, and they're pointing at each character when that character is speaking. And it's fascinating to watch all the people working on it in the drawing and to see it evolve.
It's sort of like being part of the magic that you grew up with as a child.
You have a musician playing an instrument, all they're trying to do is they're trying to get as close to the emotion as possible of a human voice in a way. This cello really sings, you know. So I thought, let's just shortcut that and go straight to the source and get some really good singers together for this.
African choirs conducted by vocalist Lebo helped shape the underscore. Just as Andy Gaskell researched the visual elements of the film, Zimmer spent 2 years looking for the right palette of musical sounds for The Lion King.
You know, I've had people out there hunting down all sorts of odd sounds, instruments, kalimbas, marimbas, you know, all the usual drums they have over there and all the unusual drums they have over there.
The result? A musical tapestry which complements the visual art and a design for the film that you could call colorful, mystical, majestic, dramatic, or you could just call it Africa.